Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a special episode of Mail Time, the series where I open up packages that I get in the mail, normally containing Lego items. For today's episode, again, is going to be very special, mostly in part thanks to my friend Keegan. If you don't know him, he's the UCS land speeder guy. We checked out his whole Lego room. Why is he a huge part of today's episode? Well, a good majority of the packages are ordered on his behalf, which means, like, they belong to him. But he gave me permission to open up the packages on camera to show you guys because, there's some pretty cool items. And there's a few things sprinkled throughout that I managed to ship with his stuff that's also going to be mine. So, might as well. So, if you do go on to enjoy this very cool video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let's get right into it with our first of many packages that we'll open throughout this video. So for our first package, it is all the way from Drayton, Ontario. Now, I'll give a little bit of story time behind each one. For this one, we ordered off of eBay, I believe. That's what I'm thinking of. Shout out to Chris if you're watching this. He actually went as far as, because I at the time had my eBay name listed as TMOG 217, the username. I didn't have a first name, whatever. So he was a little confused. He wasn't sure if he should ship it as that. He contacted me and I said, oh, you can just put my name Jakob, whatever. And then he's like, oh, by the way, great content. And it was like, oh, you went and looked me up. Cool. So if you are watching, thank you. You probably know what's in here because you shipped this. But yeah, quite a small box, but not a lot. There's a lot of value in this. Like, there's gonna be a lot of value in all these packages. So kind of giving away a little bit. So yeah, let's go right ahead and open this. Taking our handy dandy X-Acto knife, cutting along the bottom here, and then the sides here because it is like a pizza box, which I like. I like those types of boxes. Alrighty, moment of truth. Very well packed. I can already see what it is. Now again, some of these items I will disclaim if it's mine or not, but majority of this is Keegan's. Again, thank you. So, wow. I feel like I should be wearing gloves, but I think I'll be fine. So we have, I don't think there even is a set number. Editor me, set number right now. There we go. Awesome. So that's the set number. It was a Orlando Star Wars Celebration exclusive from 2017. Lego Star Wars: The Detention Block Rescue. We have number 1,872 out of that many. It is a sealed condition. I don't want to say how much was paid for this out of respect for Keegan, but this is a very nice thing. There is some nice seals at the bottom. Now, the bottom of the box feels really nice, really high quality. Back of the box gives a little bit of info about the scene. Really cool. I like pretty much how this was given away was I think if you won a raffle, I'm assuming, then you had the opportunity to purchase this, and this was limited to whoever. We already stated how many it was limited to, so a very rare and cool unique item with some very premium packaging overall. So that's going to be really cool. Oh, this feels so cool to hold. Again, not mine, my buddy Keegan's. Really cool stuff. Oh, that's awesome. So let's move on to our next package, which equally is cool. So this one came all the way from Fort Collins, Colorado. This one has 2 items in it, and this is one I've been actually kind of excited for. So the story for this one, this is actually what got us, because some of these are ordered off of Bricklink and some of these are ordered off of eBay. This package specifically was what made us start looking at eBay for some of these items that we're going to be looking at here, because the item we looked on Bricklink was way expensive, and I thought, let's have a look at eBay. So we looked at eBay, and I managed to find one for like half off of what Bricklink was telling us for what we were looking at, because this item, apparently, it's hard to find with both seals intact. Apparently, it's a thing for the seal to wither away over time for this particular item. And so we wanted both seals intact. So it was a matter of tracking down a seller who had both seals. And after we found out a seller who had both seals intact for a really good price, half off what we were already looking at, we're like, yeah, okay. So we were about to pay for it and everything. And I said, wait, Keegan, hold on. I recognize this username. And he's like, oh. So I said, let me have a look. So I went looking and, oh wow, this is really well packed. So I went looking at the guy's stuff and what his sale history was, and instantly I recognized him. Before Brickworld Chicago, I was researching on eBay certain items, and I came across the exact same seller. And I almost bought something from him before I went to Brickworld Chicago, but I decided, no, I'm going to save it. That way I have enough money for Brickworld Chicago, and if another opportunity arises, then I'll buy this item. Case in point, we found something that was Keegan, and I thought, okay, I might as well wait. So I told him, wait 2 days until my paycheck kicks in, and then we'll order this item. Funny enough, when that happened, my paycheck kicked in, the item was lowered by a few dollars for both of our items, and we're like, oh, score. So ordered the items, found out, oh, apparently individual items were automatically charged for shipping of X amount. So the guy refunded us that, so yay, more money saved. I'm talking too much, but hey, who doesn't like a good story time? Oh. Okay, so we got some nice packing peanuts. I'm just checking to make sure, because these two things are taped together. Oh, so I also teased on my Instagram how much I spent as a test to see how much you guys would be able to guess what the item was, because yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm really excited. So I think this item here is Keegan's item, so we'll open up Keegan's item first. So that way we can get that over with, and that way we can continue explaining what happened. So I've already explained the majority of Keegan's item that is in this here item thingy. I'm so excited, I'm like repeating myself. I don't want to pull out the X-Acto knife to cut this because I don't want to cut any of the items. That's how interesting they are. Okay. Wow, this is tiny. Okay. Kind of a trend going on here. Of course, if you guys want to, you can do your own research and figure out roughly how much these items are worth. Again, these are all Keegan's collection. Oh! Oh, cool. Lego Star Wars San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from whatever year. It is Jek 14 Mini Stealth Fighter, 105 pieces. Wow. So yeah, again, we were looking for one with both seals intact because some sellers had seals which weren't intact. Apparently the seals withered away or something. So we wanted a decent seal, you know? So, oh wow. He actually got a really good number. I don't remember if there was a number shown on the back or not on the listing, but anywho. Whew. Really good number, I would say. Like, as close to number one as you are, the better. That's a really good number, and that's actually a sticker. So that's really cool. I'd say this is about the same size as my Age of Ultron Comic-Con exclusive. It might actually be smaller. Quality of the box is definitely different. It feels more cardboardy. It's not a premium cardboard like this one, which is probably because of its age, but still. Wow, that is cool. My hands are a little bit shaking because I know how much this is worth. If you guys want to put in the research, go ahead. I'm not going to spew out numbers just out of respect for my friend, but just, wow. So yeah, a bit of a trend going on here. So, that was what he ordered. I'm going to actually cut away the bubble wrap around since we don't need this. This also has an item that was for me because, again, shared the same seller. Now this item, I posted how much I spent originally, just to see, you know, hey, I broke my record on how much I spent on a minifigure. Now, the original record was $125 on the Silver Centurion Iron Man minifigure. And I posted a picture to my Instagram saying I had broken that record and by how much. And then I got a refund about 12 hours later, so it means saved a little bit money because, again, the shipping. And everyone was messaging me saying, what San Diego Comic-Con minifigure did I get? Like, that's all I got messages about was, whoa, you spent a lot. What Comic-Con figure did you get? And I'm like, it's not a Comic-Con figure. And then I had one person say, oh, well, then is it like a business card minifigure? And I'm like, no, but could guess. No one guessed this at all, which goes to show how niche this is. And will probably deserve its own video. Kind of like explaining what this is. Now, I know I've been called out by a few people already who I've told that I'm crazy for buying this, and I know that I'm crazy for buying this. However, I think it's cool, and I was happy to spend the money on it. So, let that be a warning, I guess. Oh, wow. I can see it. I'm like, ugh. It's tiny. Then again, I did say it's a minifigure. Any guesses? Anybody have any guesses? Please comment down below. We know it's not Comic-Con. You guys have next 30 seconds to guess what this is. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna take it out of the baggie. I know you guys can't see, so that's why I'm taking it out. Wow. That's brilliant. Wow. That's cool. So I will disclose how much I paid for this because, again, this is my item. I don't have to worry about whatever. With shipping being factored in and all that, I paid a total of $570 for this. It is technically an official Lego product, but it's more or less, well, not a product. So, quick summary. If you are a TT Games employee who made a significant contribution to said video game you worked on, you were approached and told what minifigure you wanted to be put inside an acrylic brick. And it was given to you as a thank you for your contribution for working on this. Now, not a lot is talked about regarding this item, and there's different combinations for this. So like a few hundred, maybe even 1,000 or so are given out per video game. And again, employee has to choose which figure they want, I think, to my understanding. And they're not really supposed to be sold because, again, it's a trophy brick. It's a very fancy, unique thing that's meant to be a thank you thing. Not meant to be sold. It's just one of those rare collectible things that is like given to employees. So this seller, I would almost say exclusively, is the one who sells these kinds of bricks, and they are quite expensive. Like what I paid, 570 Canadian dollars, is on the low end of what these bricks can go for. Generally, they're like $800 to $1,200, given what minifigure you have inside and the game it's based on. So again, showing the camera here to you guys. This is based off of the Lego Ninjago movie video game. And I did see an option for he had Nia as well at the time. But I was like, if I'm going to get a brick, I want it to be something I will genuinely have on my shelf that I'll enjoy. So I thought it makes sense to get Lloyd, because Lloyd was the whole primary thing about the Ninjago movie. So yes, okay, the minifigure inside is very generic. That's the common thing with these bricks, is it's a generic minifigure, but you're mainly paying for what the item is. And I think that's pretty cool. And this is definitely a really cool thing in my collection, and I don't see people talking about this enough, and the fact that people jumped to the conclusion of it being a Comic-Con figure proves my point. We need to talk about this brick more. Anywho, I'm going to take a minute to just soak all this in, and we'll jump right back into our next package. Okay, now that I've calmed down a little bit with all this excitement over what we have opened so far, we have a big one. I don't exactly remember what's in this, but I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty cool with how things are going so far. Ooh, okay, let's go right ahead and open this. This one came all the way from Markham, Ontario, I believe, is what the thing says. So, that doesn't ring a bell to me right away what that could be. Because again, we've ordered a lot of stuff, and it's hard to keep track of everything in my head. That was the main thing I kept track of in my head, was that brick. I don't really remember much else, so I guess I'll give some backstory as soon as this is opened in 3, 2, and 1. I know what this is. Oh, I should have opened this from the other side. Oh. Okay, let's give some backstory first real quick. So, Christmas time, we were just finished ordering all this stuff, and I had just gone to Edmonton and gotten Keegan a gift of a Fortnite torso, and he hit me up and he's like, hey, I want to buy you a Christmas present. And I'm like, oh, okay. So he's like, go to your wish list on Bricklink. And I'm like, no. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, dude. And he's like, we're doing this. And I'm like, so, huge thank you, Keegan, if you're watching this. I know what this is, and I'm so excited to see how this looks. I can't bring myself to quite just open it right this, essentially, he's awesome, okay? He is the dude. Oh. Oh. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off for you guys. Like, this is just... Oh. Oh, dude, this is so much. I know this is like a Christmas gift that's like come late a little, but like... Oh, seeing this is... Oh, oh man. Dude. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh. Oh man. This box is so crispy. Oh. I remember looking at this in Brickell, Chicago, and I came so close to buying it. This has essentially been my white whale of a Lego set for the past few years on my brick set. I just am so nostalgic. I have such great childhood memories of the Force Unleashed video game. And ever since I found out that there was a Lego set of it, I've been trying to find an excuse to get it. And you, Keegan, you beat me to it. This is honestly an amazing gift. I don't even know if I want to build it. It's just... Oh, you're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Oh, this is such a fresh looking box. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Oh, yeah. He also ordered something for himself that he needed off his wish list to make it even more worthwhile. So I'll show that off as well. Oh, this is really well packed. So he picked up 75532, the Scout Trooper and speeder bike buildable figure. I think it's one of the last few buildable figures he wanted, and there weren't really a lot of Canadian sellers, I don't think. So this is here for you, man. It's going on your pile, but oh man, just oh my childhood heart. So we've opened up quite some cool stuff already with this episode, but let's take a moment here to open some regular mail, as I do have 2 pieces of regular mail that I might as well show off while we're just opening some packages. So this one here is from it's from Oakville, Ontario. My bad. Springfield, yeah, Simpsons. So I ordered this on a live stream because we were talking about Ninjago, and I was like, oh, I'm just looking for a minifigure. No Canadian sellers have had it yet. And I went randomly looking, and I randomly found. So he had General Mr. F, which I was like, okay, I'm sold. And it's like, oh, well, I might as well get some weapons. So I bought the weapon accessory, and then it's like, oh, well, I don't have any leftover golden weapons from the crystallized season, so I bought the weapons pack. And then while I was looking, I found out he had the Lord Ross foil pack, and I'm like, ah, well, if I'm already checking things off the list, might as well check off as much as I can. So that's that. That was a nice little quick $30 haul. Finally got it. I was like contemplating if I had to buy a copy of the set off Amazon that Mr. F came in, and then part that out, and I wasn't looking forward to that, so saved me a bunch of hassle. This next one, however, is from Montreal, Quebec. So I don't remember off the top of my head what this is, but it's probably something cool. Not equally as cool as the stuff that we've opened behind me here. So this I ordered, and the guy charged me a lot for shipping, and I was like, it's a poly bag. Can't it fit oversized? And he was a little concerned about the poly bag being a little too bloated, and I said you could just pop it with a pin or something. It should be fine. So yeah, I ordered this. It's the Lego Games Aqua Drift Racer. It was a pack-in exclusive with the Ultimate Edition or whatever of Lego 2K Drive. I couldn't be bothered to spend over $100 on a racing game. Just didn't seem like something I wanted, so I spent like $10 for this. So overall, pretty good deal. Anywho, back to our scheduled programming of opening cool stuff. Alrighty, so this package came all the way, where did it come from? Newark, UK. This one, I had to go all the way to the post office to pick up. I didn't have to pay any duties on behalf of Keegan, but they just were like, no, we can't fit this in the mail slot. And I'm like, look at how thin that is. Like, that would have, whatever. Canada Post is weird. So, I know what's inside here. Should be some interesting stuff. If I can open this right. This is like one of those situations where it's so packed well you don't even know how to open it. There we go. I think I finally got at the inside. Rip it open. Ugh. Oh wow. What do you guys think of that? That's cool. I've never seen one of these in person. I don't even want to think about how much this cost my buddy. That's cool. Like, all the pieces are loose in there. Wow. I can still add that to the pile. For this next package, it came packed in an Amazon box. This one was an eBay order that we did. I want to say this came from the US, unless it says inside what it is. That's where in the US it was located. But yeah, all these packages have just been arriving so dang quickly. Despite all the Christmas rush stuff, Keegan and I were expecting all this to arrive, I don't know, in a month from now. So the fact it's been arriving really quick here has been great. Packing peanuts are a good sign. I'm like, I don't want to put it onto my desk because then the styrofoam's gonna get everywhere. So, case in point. So I'm gonna try and grab. Oh, it's in sideways. Ah! Packing peanuts are getting everywhere. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check. There's nothing else in here. Okay. Look at this. Like I got some packing. I got 5, 6, 7 different pieces. Packing peanuts. They're great, but they're also messy. Ah. Oh, you can tell what this is. Man, Keegan. I think I speak for the comment section when I say you went a little crazy. I feel like I should have the camera angled downward more, but it'll be fine. You guys will see in a second here what this is. Any guesses? Anybody? Oh, wow. Number 216 of 3,000. San Diego Comic-Con 2018 exclusive. 75512. Millennium Falcon cockpit. Wow. Wow. This is a decent box. Let's crack the seals. No, I'm just kidding. But wow, looking at there's nothing exclusive at all about this set besides the packaging, but it's still really cool. Like, look all around. Every angle has some degree of detail put onto it, and I just think that's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see the number, but that is a cool sticker. Wow. We have quite the trend going on here. Let's add this to the pile for our very last package. It is the most valuable combined value in terms of a package that we've opened so far, I think. So, saving the best for last, basically. So, yeah, this one, final package, came all the way from Germany. I'm opening it from the bottom, so it could be an interesting unboxing experience, but there's so much pieces of paperwork and all that on the top of the box, so not worth it. This one took a bit to ship, and funny enough, it was the first thing we ordered that started off this whole money spending adventure that Keegan and I went on. And the thing is, if I'm being honest, this is just the beginning in our money spending adventures. Because we've been eyeing up a lot of stuff. I am a little bit worried because of how dented up this box is. Because I hate, what other package was it that came from Germany? It wasn't shown on camera, but there was a Cloud City set. That came perfect. But anyway. This one I'm not too concerned about because, yep, like I thought, this guy packed it really well. I'm seeing already. Oh, wow. Piece of a newspaper. German newspaper, for anyone wondering. That's actually kind of cool. What's going on in the news here? I have no idea. No idea. I can't read that. Well, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank goodness. I was like, yeah, this box seems a little too big for what was ordered. So it makes sense that there's an inner box. Oh, weird. Interesting. So I'm just looking at this. It was shipped from one guy from Deutschland to probably the seller to Deutschland. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So I'm wondering if this guy had bought it from a friend or something like that, or had it at his friend's place or something. I don't know. That's just very interesting. And then he just repackaged that box. Weird. Very, very weird. Which would also explain why it took a little bit, because like he gave us the tracking info, but it wasn't activating right away. But he said he was just working out the kinks of the paperwork. So who knows? Not that I have an issue with what seems to have been done. It's just I like to try and piece together how things were done. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. So I'll grapple it from. Okay, we're gonna have to move this over there. So I'll go from least interesting to most interesting, in my opinion. And we'll go from there. Oh, this is so well packed. I actually saw a copy of this at Chicago last year. And I could have bought it, but I didn't. So number 401, Dagobah Mini Build San Diego Comic Con. With a R2-D2 minifigure included. So that's really cool. Top of the box and the bottom. And on the back it says you can hold in your hands Star Wars Comic Con with the R2-D2. Yada, yada. Basically explains the whole scenery thing. So that's cool. And like every Comic Con set, it has the tape on the bottom. So that's cool. Let's just add it. The other ones. Also, I pulled out my own Comic Con set just to flex on y'all a little bit. I don't know if that was noticed or not. Okay, next one. Again, going from least to most interesting. This is on my desk. That's just hitting me right now. This is on my desk. I don't think I'll ever have anything just as rare on my desk ever in a while. Oh, this has 2 seals. Oh, weird. Weird. So this is a 2015 Anaheim Star Wars Celebration exclusive. Number 1208. It includes a C-3PO figure. It is the Tatooine mini build. I don't think the seller even disclosed what numbers we were receiving. So again, this is all going to be like a whoa factor for us. So, wow. What does the back say? Oh, it's talking about like droid tails, I think. Yeah. So yeah, anywho, on the bottom, there's 2 different seals. So that's kind of weird that they did that. They did like a Jek 14 style seal with their usual Comic-Con seal, but across rather than this way. Weird. Cool. Very cool. Let's move on to the last one. Ooh. Oh, I think I titled this video very accurately. Unless I changed it, because right now I'm thinking this episode is going to be called Eye Candy. Something like that. Because I think that's pretty fitting. Okay, let's move this box out of the way here. Last one. And then... Wow. Nice. I'd say you got a good number. So, last one we got 132 pieces. 2014 SDCC exclusive. Star Wars Rebels, Chopper, and the Ghost. I think that's the name, right? The Ghost Starship. Chopper Edition. Number 241 out of something. Oh, weird. It's even the same seal idea as one we just looked at. Weird. That's cool. That's really cool. What a good... Wow, just... Let's have... Like, look at that. Look at that! That is, that's a lot of money. I'm just gonna take a second here to soak this all up. And we're gonna wrap up this video. So, I think that's gonna wrap it for today's episode of Mail Time. This is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity kind of video, at least for me. Thank you again, Keegan, for practically sponsoring this video, because like a majority of this stuff is all his. I just gotta deliver it to his house. I really don't think I'm ever gonna have anything like this on my desk ever again. Wow, this is a lot of cool stuff. Wow. So I guess it goes without saying, guys, pick out your favorite thing in this pile we have here, and let me know what you think about this whole video in general. Just wow. Just wow. That's all I can really say. I'm quite happy with the stuff I've got. Again, thank you again, Keegan, for my white whale. I am so happy to have it, but I'm also kind of glad I have a very rare employee gift now. Like that's gonna be probably my most favored exclusive item I have in my collection now. But anywho, this stuff is really cool to look at. Like, I'm definitely gonna take a minute to stare at this and take some pictures and stuff. But yeah, I'm getting off track. Please leave a like on the video, share it if you want to show it to your friends how this cool of a haul, and yeah, comment down below your thoughts. Bring on the hate or something. Anywho, thank you everyone so much for watching, and thank you again, Keegan. Actually, guys, put down in the comment section down below. Thank you, Keegan, for sponsoring this video. Woo! Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Till then, see ya. Bye-bye.